Hi, this is Jean Bedourde, your instructor for LIBR200. The sixth topic for this course is research using online information services. I'm the guest lecturer for this module. Hard to believe I've been teaching at SLIS for 10 years. My first class was a hybrid class with 3 face-to-face meetings during the semester and the rest of the class online. Soon the program went totally online because our students just didn't sign up for the on-site classes, preferring the flexibility of the online format. The rest is history. I've worked in online databases for many years and was a database product manager for Dialog Information Services, a pioneer in the search engine business. Over the years, I have a lot of scar tissue from managing the transition from print to digital information services. I also teach LIBR244 online searching, and the vendor platforms we explore have changed extensively over the years. Knowledge of online content and technology is increasingly a key competency for information professionals. These are some of the major categories of online information. All of these exist in print format, but increasingly users are accessing them online. However, when print transforms into an electronic format, the experience changes. Single-topic books translate relatively well to e-book readers and tablet computers, and demand has grown for this category. Reference materials such as encyclopedias are more difficult to structure for usability. The problem is that the main title is cataloged as a book, but the individual chapters are not cataloged, so they're not visible in the library catalog. In addition, a table of contents is not intuitively obvious in the online environment. One of the articles in the previous module lamented the decline in the use of subject reference materials. I would argue that at least part of the decline is due to the way these translate to the online environment. The content is too hidden to the everyday researcher. Aggregated journal databases are the bread and butter of online research. In minutes, a user can search literally hundreds of journals with thousands of articles over decades of research using one of these databases. When I was in graduate school, we had to rely on voluminous volumes of print indexes to do subject research. Online is much better and more comprehensive. Statistical databases are another type of information that is more useful in the online environment. The tools for slicing and dicing and analysis are vastly superior to manual methods. The last category of scholarly information are reports, which are much more visible online. This type of information was not included in library catalogs, so it is hard to locate. You're probably already familiar with these types of databases, but haven't really thought about their structures with regard to information. Basically, these are collections of bibliographic citations of journal articles which have been assigned subject classification, and that makes them easy to search. In terms of content, the title list of covered journals is critical. Each database has a list of sources that are included in the database, and may even have a list of exclusions. Even if a journal is included, usually coverage is selective, not cover to cover. For purposes of this class, those omissions are not critical, but they can be for a reference librarian seeking an editorial piece. Another very useful aspect is that subject coverage is often extended to conferences and papers that would not otherwise be indexed. Moving on to the assignments for this topic, the lecture is a PDF and some readings on the topic. Your annotated bibliography is due October 5th. Keep in mind this is preparation for your literature review due on October 12th. So you need to identify at least 10 to 12 secondary sources to summarize. I recommend doing a few more at this stage since you can also edit these down later. Your major focus should be scholarly, peer-reviewed sources. As you work on this assignment, keep in mind that it's an intermediate step to the other assignments in this class. The summary for each article is simply an aid to help in the analytical process. A major aspect of this assignment is to master APA citations for your references. These then become references at the end of your literature review. It's so much easier to have these correctly formatted before writing the next assignment. Again, focusing on your future EAT portfolio. This unit applies to Competency I. Use service concepts, principles, and techniques to connect individuals with accurate, relevant, and appropriate information. Increasingly, services are provided online rather than face-to-face, requiring an in-depth knowledge not only of the sources, but also their implementation in the online environment. I'm looking forward to your annotated bibliographies.